Hi everyone, I wanted to do a really quick recap demo of bullet journaling. It's something I've been doing since 2017. Back in August, I found a video by writer Carol, who's like the founder of bullet journaling, and he kind of explained how to do it. And it was like this revolutionary idea because all through school and university, I used regular planners, school planners, university planners, whatever. And then I would find cute planners and I'd be like, oh, I'm going to use this, right? And then it's like I would have so many blank pages and I've had to throw out so many planners that are completely wasted, and I hate having blank pages and wasted space. So the big thing with bullet journaling is that it's completely customizable to you and your life, right? So if you need only a yearly spread with annual events, you can do that. If you want monthly spreads, you can do that. If you want daily spreads, you can do that. You can use any kind of notebook that you want. You can use a spiral notebook. You can use a composition book. You can use a cute little journal. The first one I did was lined paper. Then I did graph paper. My current one that I have a couple pages left on is dot paper. So any format would work, and it's so great, and I feel like you can do it on a budget. You don't need anything really to start. You can walk in to a store, you can buy a couple things. I'm gonna do this as if we're starting from scratch. Let's say hypothetically you don't have anything at all. So that's basically for $10 you can start and do probably a year's worth of bullet journaling. So that's what this video is going to be. I went to the Dollar Tree. Obviously you can find some things cheaper on Walmart or Amazon or whatever, and again, you can buy whatever you like. So for this, here's my receipt. It's now $1.25 at the Dollar Tree, so it's 10 items. It would have been $10, now it's $13, but the point is, I'll show you what I bought, and you can even make it really aesthetic and beautiful, so it doesn't have to be as simple as Writer does it, but I'm just going to show you a little quick setup. So for example, I found really cute stickers. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. There's 24, let's say, butterfly stickers. That's basically good for, 24 months, 12 months, whatever. Let's say you want to make it with stickers, but they have a lot of, there's a bunch of different stickers. I bought little stencils, just to show you, you can use stencils. If you buy one with an alphabet, you can do all your month borders. You can make it really beautiful and aesthetic, let's say. But again, this stuff isn't necessary. And the necessary thing that you need is a notebook. So again, I found this one at the dollar store. It's 64 pages. It's pretty short, but I just thought it was really cute. Even at the dollar store, you can buy a 100-page or 120-page spiral notebook, right? Or Walmart or whatever. I just found it cute, and I've never used blank paper, so I also wanted to experiment and play with it, so that's why I picked it. Also very cute, right? The other thing you really need, mandatory basically, if you want to have it look a little more neat, is any kind of clear ruler. They also had at the dollar store colored rulers like this that I already own, but just for this, I'm only going to use the stuff that I bought, the $13 that I bought, right? So a clear ruler, which is easier to use than a solid ruler because you can see where you've written, so it's good to have it be clear. Scissors, because in bullet journaling, if you want to, it's kind of like a scrapbook, so if you want to make a collection or cut something out, or I also bought some tape. If you want to tape something into your journal, slash, it could be a scrapbook, an art book, whatever. These are kind of good supplies to have. If you don't like using tape, you can use glue or something. But I feel tape is really good to use because you can tape something in. Let's say, for example, I wanted to tape in this receipt. If I tape it, then you can still flip it up and have other stuff written underneath it. So I feel like using tape is really good, as opposed to like if you glued something in, then you can't write anything underneath it, but you can also tape something completely around. But anyway, and then just a couple things also vital is any kind of pen. If you want to go super plain, you can use like one black pen. You can use the most basic like little Bic pen, like a ballpoint, and that's all you need. But if you want to be more fancy, aesthetic, whatever, other than the black pens, I got a couple cute colored pens. So like, it's nice to have like blue and black usually, and then maybe a red. I bought this because it's adorable and it's Miraculous Ladybug. So again, you could probably, even at the Dollar Tree, you could buy bigger packs, but buy whatever makes you happy, basically. And then I bought some highlighters, and you could buy, again, bigger packs of highlighters, but I saw these were erasable, so again, I just wanted to try some stuff also for fun. So this is just my little haul, and again, it's $13. Here, I'll go like this. Yeah, it was $13, so super cheap, and all of this is more than enough to do a bullet journal. So I'm gonna take it out of the packaging, and then I'll show you guys how to do a spread. Okay, so here's a little speed run of me unwrapping all the supplies I got from the Dollar Tree. And I started off with the index, and then I did a feature log page, and then I started numbering all the pages to the back of the journal. So you can do a couple pages, depending on how thick your notebook is. You can do 2-3 pages for the index, as many as you want, and then same thing for the future log. If you have more things that you want to add to that, you can make it a couple pages longer. Since I'm just adding holidays and stuff, I just made it basically like 6 months per page. But again, you could do 3 months per page, 4 months per page. You can do 1 month per page. It's very customizable to what you want to do. And then since this is blank paper, I'm freehanding a lot of things. Usually in the past, like since I've used line paper and graph paper and all that, you can count the boxes or the lines and see how many lines down and how you want to divide it. Like that's really easy. It's a bit harder freehanding, so I would say it's not as beginner friendly. It might be more maybe intermediate, or maybe try with lines or something first, or even if you try and you mess up anywhere, it doesn't really matter, because again, it's your bullet journal. It's customizable for you, and it's great no matter what you do, right? It's kind of like your work of art. For example, I realized I messed up on October, so I decided to grab a piece of construction paper. Just since I have other supplies, I decided to do that. But again, if hypothetically this is just the haul that you have, you can always cut a piece from the back of your bullet journal. And you could just cut the last page, keep a little bit, and then it'll also color match perfectly. And then if you make any mistakes, you can just use that scrap piece of paper and just cover up anything. Just for reference, just to show you more, to have it more eye-catching, I guess, I made it slightly different with the construction paper. Anyway, but yeah, so I highlighted all the colors I highlighted all the events through the year, like daylight savings time, Christmas, whatever. And then once you highlight it on the month, just below that, you would put, like New Year's Day is like 1- New Year's Day. That way you can quickly see it at a glance, and then you can see what each of the highlights are below it. If you want to add extra notes or anything like that, you could put some on the side. You can like write, birthdays, whatever. That's what this future log is for. If you wanted to put like a little quote or whatever, like you can add whatever you want here. But this is more of like a yearly spread. So however you want to do your yearly spread, you can do it that way. And then after this yearly spread, I'm going to start with the monthly spread for January. So I used one of the stickers, and then I used the highlighter for writing out January, and I used a little bit of the pen on the 2024. And then I used the highlighter again for the header here. And now that I have the yearly spread on the page before, I can number and I know what date it is. I actually started off with this and I was thinking of, do I go to the next page or do I use the other page? And I actually decided it would look cool to actually transfer the numbers to the other side, because again, I was eyeballing and I was a couple spaces short to get to 31 days. So I'm going to cover up the other side, and then on that side, I highlighted the weekends and the days off, for example, added a couple of the events. Again, I used a little corner thing because I just bought one because it's cool. Like, I just found out that it exists, so I wanted to try it out. So I made a little, like a rounded corner, but you don't have to do that. You can just use scissors and, it doesn't add or remove anything from it. And then just to show you the more scrapbooking element, I kind of like pasted the receipt in there just so you can see, like, you can tape, I don't know, a quote from somewhere else, a receipt, whatever you want to do, an appointment, card, reminder, like that can all be added. And then the important thing also is to add it to the index. So it's pages 2 to 4. So when you have a bunch of pages, you can reference it. And then at the very end, I just showed you the stencil, which is, if you do just a squiggle inside a stencil, you can do kind of like cool line art without having to do anything too artistic. But that's basically the layout. I hope you found this video helpful, and thanks for watching. Bye, guys.